Do you think Tim Geithner is going to be deep sixed?
I don't know.
Should he be?
Yes. He should not have been appointed in the first place. He was the president of the New York Fed during the entire period of the bubble. He did nothing whatsoever about it. When the crisis began, his conduct was in every way favorable towards the banks. He did not make any attempt whatsoever to take back any of the compensation these people had received. And when he was bailing out AIG, he forced AIG to give up its right to sue. You know, there are many indications that this man should not be the Treasury Secretary.
What about Alan Greenspan? I mean, he's kind of portrayed as a villain in this movie. I mean, Greenspan, Hank Paulson, Larry Summers. I asked this a little bit earlier, but how did they not, how did they not see this impending doom at all? I mean, do you go back to the whole argument that they were profiting from it, or they were worried about their own hides once they left government and went into private life again? Because Hank Paulson is a fairly modest guy, I think, as far as I know. I don't think he's making boatloads of money now, is he?
Paulson is a complicated guy. You know, I don't know him personally. I wish I could be Henry Paulson's psychoanalyst because I would love to understand better what's going on. I think that he does still care about making money. He certainly, it's very clear that he cares deeply about his public reputation. And I think that part of what's going on could well be that he wants to try to save his reputation, and he couldn't save his reputation if he told the truth. I've read his memoir. His memoir is deeply dishonest. It's a combination of evasions and leaving things out, and occasionally very damning admissions, which are kind of slipped in sideways and then excused. If you read his memoir carefully, you will see him admit that when he forced Lehman Brothers into bankruptcy, he did not understand what the consequences of that would be. He had not done his homework. And then, of course, there's the question of how he behaved when he was CEO of Goldman Sachs, when he was deeply complicit in selling these securities, and also deeply complicit in lobbying the federal government to relax its regulations over the previous decade. So it would be very difficult psychologically for a person in that position to admit that he had been so wrong and his actions had been so destructive over a 10-year period. And it's perhaps too much to expect of a human being who's done that to tell the truth afterwards.